What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk Hockey here, back with another video, and you guys are reading the title right. This is going to be an NHL trade deadline preview for the Anaheim Ducks. Now, I'm going to be doing every single team. Each one of these videos might not be that long. There might be some teams that might have shorter videos, but I'm going to be going through some trade rumors, looking at cap friendly, looking at where they are in the standings, and trying to predict if the team that I'm covering, and today it's going to be the Anaheim Ducks, if they are going to be a buyer, a seller. We're also going to get your suggestions in the comment section down below. I want to hear your guys' mock trades and whether or not you guys think that the Anaheim Ducks or whoever I'm covering is going to make a deal. So I'm going to be doing all 31 teams. It's going to be really fun. I'm doing it in this location mainly because, you know, I've done that recently, but the videos will go back there. I keep saying that, but I have in my room 2 computer screens where I can look at the information, so that way I'm not always, you know, looking down or having to drag stuff downstairs, and it also gives more context to the videos. So probably most of them will be done up here, though I might bring my stuff downstairs and do some of it down there for the teams, because there are 31 teams and this is going to take a while. So like I mentioned, the Anaheim Ducks, we're starting off with that. Currently, at the time of recording this video, it is 5:25 on Monday, February 4th, so anything could change from now until when you're watching the video, but some rumors and stuff like that might change. Again, I can't predict the future. I'm also giving my opinion too, so don't take this for gospel. I am going to be bringing up sources as well for teams that are involved in a ton of trade rumors, like the Bruins that we'll be getting to in a couple videos. But currently, there's Anaheim sitting 7th right now. They're not in a playoff position, but again, the points are so close. Like, they're at 51 points currently, and, you know, to get in right now, Vancouver's at 54. Now, do I think the Anaheim Ducks are going to be sellers? No. I believe that they won't be buyers either. So here's the thing. Also, for people that, if you're not familiar with trade terminology when it comes to the NHL trade deadline, buyers is basically a team that thinks they're going to go for it. They want to win the Stanley Cup. Of course, every team wants to win, but it's basically like teams that are trying to take the next step. So basically, I don't think Anaheim's trying to really take the next step unless they go on a crazy run. Because again, we are still about 21 days away from the NHL trade deadline, so anything can change. But I honestly think Anaheim's plan is to go with the flow for now. The big thing that they're going with right now is Jakob Silfverberg. Now, he is due to be an unrestricted free agent next season, and that's why I wanted to be able to pick up cap friendly here. Now, the Ducks have a lot of money invested in older talent. Corey Perry is a guy that they're not happy with. Hopefully next year he could step it up again. He obviously had injuries this year. And I love Corey Perry, don't get me wrong. I know he sometimes is a little crazy when it comes to maybe being a little bit of a dirty player, but we won't get to that right now. Ryan Getzlaf has always been really good for them. They're not doing nothing there. They really like him. Ricard Raquel locked up. That's good. They want to keep that. But like I said, Silfverberg right now, his cap hit is at 3.75. They'd like to get him locked up, and they've been talking about it, and they want to know sooner rather than later whether or not they're going to have to do something, because you know, the Ducks could really cash in with Silfverberg. Do I think they want to do it? No. I really think they want to keep him. The Ducks have their first and second round pick for this draft, for the next 3 drafts, and of course beyond that. They don't have their third this year, so, you know, people like to use draft picks in and around the 3rd to 6th round as sweeteners for deals. We've seen that before, and of course 2nd and 1st are when you're getting into a bigger deal. But the Ducks are in a decent position, but cap-wise, they're going to be in a little trouble. So, according to Cap Friendly, next year, their projected cap space will be around 9.1. I'd imagine they'll get to about 11. There'll be probably an increase in the cap, and some other moves will happen. They're going to lose some contracts. But they also have a lot tied up in Ryan Kesler. Now, the reason I'm bringing up the money issues is because, first of all, I really do think that the Silfverberg contract, they're going to have to give him a decent raise, or at least a healthy raise. They've got their blue line locked up: Fowler, Lindholm, Manson, and Montour. I think they want to keep all those guys. Montour will be up in 2 years. He's got a contract for this year and next, so the following year, the 2020-21 season, they'll have to get something. But when it comes to the rumors, I'm bringing up money because they're going to have to clear some space. I honestly think the Ducks next year can be competitive as long as they clear out some of that space with some of their older players, which means that they're going to have to attach maybe a pick and a good prospect, maybe even one of their younger roster players to remove of salary. Do I think they're going to do that right now? I don't believe so. Their biggest thing is Jakob Silfverberg, getting him locked up or dealing him if it gets that sour. But if we're going to look at it with an open mind, I think that the Ducks would rather just get that contract done. And I think they'd actually like to get that done before the deadline, much like the Toronto Maple Leafs discussions with Austin Matthews and their other players. So, again, these videos are not meant to be too long. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you're new, make sure you subscribe and check out all the other content on the channel. I'd love to have more hockey conversations with you. This is video 1 out of 31 for the NHL trade deadline previews. Hopefully you enjoyed the Anaheim edition. Leave your mock trades down below, or if you even think they're going to do anything, just give your thoughts on the Ducks down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Peace.